love to do that, just to meditate a little bit, like when it's raining and you just have a little opportunity to not hear the city sound so much and enjoy the rain sound and just the nature, the birds. So I meditate and I imagine myself that I'm somewhere like in the jungles or in some nice garden. Good opportunity to catch for a quick meditation during like raining. Recommend. So many birds today. That's what I love this tree for. Because of this tree, there's so many birds here. And trust me, in Bangkok, it's not very common to hear birds from your like balcony or from your room. And I am very lucky with that tree of mine. You know what I mean? If you close your eyes, you immediately just disappear from a big city and you just can be anywhere at this moment. And imagine that you are somewhere like in the nature. I like to imagine myself somewhere in the like forest or jungles. I don't know why. It's kind of my like I feel safe there. I don't know why. Like I feel safe imagining myself in the like in the woods or in the like some trees. I don't know. Interesting. I often, not every time, but it used to happen quite often when I was meditating. I will usually imagine myself in like a small kind of like, like small kind of like house, but like a jungle house. Very, very like a tiny one with almost no windows. And it was like, it's always like empty in my imagination, like nobody lives there. And I just like imagine myself sitting there on the floor, and somehow I see like through the door, and I see like there's jungles around, and I see those like palm leaves and banana leaves through the door. So I was wondering, like, what is this place? Is it like, why do I have it in my mind, because I've never been to a place like this before, but somehow my mind brings me there as for my safe kind of place, like during meditation. So I was thinking that maybe it's some place from like past lives or something, like, I don't know, maybe from some of my dreams or something. So that's pretty interesting. I find it pretty interesting. Yeah, and how about you guys? Do you like ever meditate or just do the any like silence time with your own self, I'll be happy if you share your interesting experience like that, if you ever had. Thank you, and see you soon.